Hello everybody, my name is Matt and I'm Acadian on the Petopia forums. I just wanted to show you how to get that mechanical scorpion everybody's been talking about. It starts in the Siege of Orgrimmar. We start here going after the Iron Juggernaut. He drops the Juggernaut parts. You have to do this raid in normal or higher. Unfortunately, looking for raid will not work. Somebody mentioned that it may have something to do with the way loot is done in looking for raid. That's possible, I don't know, but they require you to be in normal or higher. 10 man is fine, but normal or higher is what you have to be at. By yourself, none of these fights are not doable. The only fight that you really need someone with is the Garrosh fight before the Iron Juggernaut. You have to have two people firing both cannons at Garrosh before he'll drop. This kind of demon hunter was nice enough to continue along with me past the Garrosh fight. And we actually do have a lot of fun. We actually finish the entire raid. We go in and we kill Garrosh. So that was a lot of fun. So we're going after the paints now. A couple of the different paints on the way. There's a wolf den here to the right. We'll be going down these stairs. This is just past Malcork, which is the giant purple orc boss. And we're going to see the wolves here. What we're going for is we're going to the southwest side of the room. There's a brazier back there. You can kind of see it. There's kind of a dude in chains over here, or you see the chains right there where the dogs are. It's actually that brazier back there, right there, directly ahead of me. I don't realize that yet because the paint's pretty well hidden. So I'm going to clear out the room a little bit because that's just the way I am. And like I said, this demon hunter was really helpful and a lot of fun to hang out with. We talked a lot and had a good time, so... But yeah, we're just clearing the room because he said the note said the southwestern side of the room. I'm in the southwestern side of the room. I don't really see any fire braziers out here. So, and I just made a comment about it. So I put my mouse over the one I think it may be in because these are the only braziers in the room. So right there is where I think it is. And the demon hunter says, yep, there it is. And that's what all the bucket of paints look like. Little buckets of paint. Only the hunters can loot them. They can be seen by everybody, but only hunters can loot them. If you have more than one hunter in your group, only one person can loot the Juggernaut parts, the power core, and the paints at a time. The next set of paint, which is the teal paint, is in this artifact storage area in the Treasures of Pandaria encounter room. That's where we are right now. We just killed Thok. We're coming back through to continue on, but the bucket of paint is in this area. It's not in this section, even though it says in the upper left chamber. Well, I'm in the upper left chamber. It's not there. It's actually behind that post with the giant knot on it that we're coming up against, the steel rim post right there. It's on the other side of that. And the buckets of paint are pretty small. And there's our teal paint. Excellent. If you're going to do this, you might as well bring a friend or two with you. I mean, it's a lot of fun. You get to see the Siege of Orgrimmar, which is something a lot of people haven't seen. And if you're level 110 with a decent score of maybe 800 eye level, this is going to be no problem for you and another person. If you want to go in at a level 100, which is something you can do, I would say having an additional 2 people with you is necessary. Some of these boss fights are pretty hard. The Malcork one, the giant purple orc, is really hard to power down in the time it takes for you to do it. Plus, you don't have the gear score and the damage at level 100 at this point. And I think that they tweak a lot of the damage output. So it's always helpful to have someone with you. We're going after Black Fuse here. Took out his gang, and now we're going to ask him to give us his stuff. In the nicest way possible by shooting him in the face. And of course, he's got Black Fuse's power core, which will complete everything that we really need. We'll have the Juggernaut parts, we'll have the power core, and then we've got the blue and teal paint. As you can see, with another person, it's like butter, but even by yourself, with your pet tanking, you got no worries, quite honestly. So there's the Black Fuse power core. There's all three pieces that we need. So, but rather than put together the Juggernaut here, we're going to take a look and see where we can find those other paint cans. Here we are in Garrosh's main room. The gray bucket of paint is in between Garrosh's room and the Paragons, which are the bug bosses. You can recognize the rough-hewn passage here because it's got all these purple slimes in here that respawn constantly, and they're completely annoying.
We are the Orcish Horde, the true Horde. We die, bloody and thrashing on the field of battle, like true.
You'll see this series of crates. It's right there behind the series of crates, and there's your gray paint. Boom. Excellent. And now for your viewing pleasure, we are going to kick Garrosh's butt. I decided to leave this in here because, you know, it's fun. Sometimes people need to see that it's something that they can do themselves. And, you know, if I can do it, even with this nice Demon Hunter's help, you know, it's not a difficult fight on normal 10-man. We'll get ourselves powered up here a little bit. And we're going to go get him. You can already see he's got poor Gorlyle there, all wrapped up in Shaw energy. Here comes Thrall.
Never powerless, Garrosh, and never alone. So, you wish to face off against a real orc war chief.
You're gonna bitch slap each other. Whack, 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 whack. Garrosh is gonna say F you. Thrall is gonna say ow. And then we're gonna shoot Garrosh in the face. You'll see his health goes down really fast. He's got like 4 phases, I think. But yeah, I mean he is not hard at all, which is nice. Of course, he's got the ads there. He just still drops that axe, but you can completely ignore it. Here he is going into phase 2. The second bit of Shaw energy taking him over. Now he's was it shoulders? His shoulder and his yeah. Oh yeah, side of his face, and he's getting that purple tinge to him.
I can see the future of this world, a world ruled by the Horde.
But yeah, we're just shooting him. Okay, now we're sucked into the heart. This is tentatively phase 3. You got to go down these steps, kill the 2 big Shaws that are down here. Easy as pie, or cake, or whatever confection you decide that you like. And donuts, easy as donuts. Nailed them both. Step into the squared circle. Or the circled circle in this case, and just shoot him down. Boom, 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 boom. That's the end of that. Don't have to worry about anything. Don't have to worry about any Shaw energy. Yeah, we'll just shoot him. He's going into his final phase here. He doesn't get a lot of health back, but I think that's because we powered him down pretty quick in the heart, so that's all the health that he's got. He ain't got nothing. Boom. And we're done. Garrosh Hellscream is no more. And I say, not today. Evil, evil creature. And we get to see all the Shaw energy drain out of him. I wish he wasn't still breathing, that's for sure. Okay, now we're going to go, because I missed one, and our friend is left, which is fine, but I missed a bucket of paint. This is in the Cleft of Shadow. If you ever had a Horde character in Orgrimmar, you're going to recognize this place, but this is we're still in the Siege of Orgrimmar. We've cleared everything out, but now we're going down into the Cleft of Shadow, and we're looking for the bucket of green paint that is located in the southwestern hut of the Cleft of Shadow. Now we're going to go up this hill, and you're going to notice that it's not in the southwestern hut. It's more of a southeastern kind of thing, more or less. We're going to around the corner here, and we're going to see that that bucket of paint is right there behind that little pillar. And that is your green bucket of paint. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back out here into the middle of Orgrimmar. We're going to take the bucket of blue paint because I thought the blue one would look really cool. And we're going to wave and say hi. And then because I'm so excited that I got this, I'm going to flex a little bit because I was just stoked that this happened. So we're going to open up the right bag, please. Thank you. And see all of our pieces. There's the power core. There's the Juggernaut parts. There's our paint. Gray, blue, teal, and green. I'm going to take the blue one. You'll notice that the parts get used. So if you want to do the other colors, you're going to have to go and get the parts again. So it created this little Juggernaut in my inventory. So I'm clicking on that. I create him. He comes out. He's a neutral mob. I'm just going to hit tame. He doesn't hit hard. And boom. You have got yourselves a Juggernaut that looks completely awesome. This is a great looking model. I'm excited that we are actually able to have it. It's like no other pet. And look at that. Look at that animation. It is so cool. Yeah, the idle animation is great. It is a great looking pet. It will make a wonderful part of your stable. And here I'm checking to see if there's anything really different about it. There's nothing really different about it other than it's a mechanical scorpion. It doesn't poison. It's just a regular pet. But it's so much more than that because it's awesome. It is a great pet, and I'm very excited to use it, and I'm very excited for when it drops the end of August. I want to thank you all very much for watching the video. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and you guys keep on hunting.